All right, here we go. Lake Placid Football Dynasty bye week. Man, do I hate bye weeks. Anyway, but it's an opportunity for the guys to get rested up and take care of any nagging injuries and so on and so forth, so we can get ready to continue on the schedule. Right now, you looking at the assistant coaches. They up in their levels, up in their game here. Loveless and Ryder. Hoping I get to keep them for another season. I'm satisfied with my OCs and my DC. And we're looking at this week number one target of the week, if you will. Carlos Jenkins, kid from Kansas, cornerback, 3-star. And he got offers from Kansas and Utah State, Texas State. I'm gonna see if we can try to steal him from those guys. So we're gonna look at our recruiting board here. Take a look at all our targets. Jonathan Quinn, Randall Daniels, defensive tackle, kid from Maryland. Yvonne, Charles has been doing pretty good this year. Hardy, free safety. Winston, guard. Scott. So we're gonna take a pretty good look at what's going on with some of these guys. So I'm starting to want to move points around, and because I don't want to keep points on players that got us steady going down. They steady going down on their list here. Then I got a couple guys we hadn't put points to yet. Going up or going down? It's going down. I want to just take points and just move on to somebody else. Especially when I got them maxed out and they got us moving down, so on their list. Well, I can put them points to someone else that got us moving up, or we're in a tight race with a couple of guys we might want to just finish off. And no, sometimes their situation changes, our situation change. They might be having us going down one week, next week they might have us going back up the ladder. So we just move points around accordingly. At least I do. That's how I do it. Monty Hayden, Maine, 6-foot wide receiver. And then Marvin, Eric Thomas, quarterback. Jonathan Quinn, quarterback. Levine, Daniels, Dustin, 3-star running back from Pennsylvania. Speed, he's supposed to have speed. We'll see. Charles has power. And we'll probably be doing running back by committee next season. Instead of having one guy, we're losing Harkins at the end of the year, being a senior and all. Trying to get him back into the Heisman race, but that may not happen. I'm Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Carlos Jenkins. We make an offer and see if we can jump ahead of these other guys. Oh, whew. Man, been a long day. As I said before, earlier in the season, can't show any practice footage because I'm breaking character now. Because my sis won't allow me to practice. Keep freezing up on me. So hopefully next season, I'll be able to practice during the bye week and show some practice footage. Instead of spending a whole lot of time on recruiting. Woo! Gotta wake up. Well, man, it's bye week. Get tired and lazy. I'm ready to play a game. Speaking of which, who we got next? Kansas. We got Kansas next. Okay. Now we what are we looking at? We're looking at some of the games that's happening this weekend. Too bad we're not a part of it. But hey, there's some quality games out there. There's Clemson North Carolina game, and LSU and Texas A&M. We got Ole Miss and Arkansas. That's always a decent game, even though the records ain't, quite the same. Got Arizona State and USC and Cal Washington. San Jose and San Diego State. San Jose State. That's a game I will watch. And we got Wisconsin and Kansas State. Ohio State and Michigan. Rivalry. See who Herbst Reed is picking up. Memphis and Southern Miss. And Penn State and Rutgers. Delaware and Baylor. Delaware State. We're still waiting on that game. See, this Alabama State, man, they only got one win. That was against us. It makes that loss look even worse. Long Beach State is going down to Auburn. Wow. Miami and Nebraska. South Carolina and Missouri. They played good games. I'll watch it. Florida and Georgia. The world's largest cocktail party. Outdoor cocktail party. They don't want you to call it a cocktail party. I don't care. I'll call it that because that's what it is. The world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Georgia versus Florida. And I don't even drink cocktails. So, hey. Just against one team we already played and beat. Illinois against another team we play next week. So we're definitely going to be watching that one. Definitely going to be watching that one. Duke is undefeated. Dookie! Boston College. And we want to play them. Can't get them on our schedule. Hey, Marshall's undefeated. Middle Tennessee versus UAB. Then we got UMass against UConn. TCU against Texas. Rhode Island going down to Mississippi State. Maine taking on SMU. There's a couple of teams we'll be playing down the road. Syracuse, we already played. Alabama, Tennessee. Yeah. We want us to watch that one. Arizona, Oklahoma State. Oregon State and Stanford. So yeah, you got a lot of good games up in here. You got some that I wouldn't have any interest in, but I don't know. You got a good slate of games. So let's check out the top 25 poll. Let's see who's at the top. We would have Ohio State and Notre Dame number 1 and number 2 if the season ended today. But we got a number of other undefeated teams as well. I don't see us. I still don't see us. Alabama 21. Ugh. Talking about falling off the map. Oklahoma's not even on here. No Lake Placid. Michigan got knocked out. Houston too. Okay. Let's check out the standings. You're going first to the Independent, where we sit at number 2, right behind Notre Dame. Notre Dame! And we're looking at the MAC conference. It's Toledo. Well, actually, they hadn't even started playing conference games. And then you're looking at the WAC. The Mountain being led by New Mexico so far. And Colorado State. In the West, Boise State. In the Pac, in the North, you got California and Washington. Oregon all got 1 loss. So. And then you got Arizona, UCLA, and Arizona State. Unbeaten so far. In the SEC East, you got Tennessee and Missouri. And in the West, you got Ole Miss, unbeaten so far. In the Sun Belt, you got, they hadn't really got going. You got a number of teams that hadn't even played yet in the conference-wise. And then you got one team with 1 loss, 2 teams with 1 loss. So they're just getting started. In the ACC Atlantic, you had, I don't know who that was. It went by too fast. Slow down. In the Coastal, well, you saw it. You can pause it. You got Navy and Army. Well, they just getting started in that conference too, so not a whole lot. Big 12, TCU still looking good, but you got a couple of teams that hadn't played yet. And then you got the Big 10. You got the leaders. You got Penn State and Ohio State. And you got the Legends. You got Kansas State. They just gonna come into this conference in their first year and just take over a division. Then you got Marshall in the east of and who else? Look like they was Middle Tennessee too. And then you got Western Kentucky in the west, over in Conference USA. So that's the standing. Nothing major, nothing earth shattering. Got the Heisman the candidates, as you can see so far. Harkins is not on in the list. Dude from Notre Dame is leading the way. halfback. And isn't that the guy that was on it last year, the quarterback from Washington State? We played them in the bowl game last year. Then we had the players of the week. Whoa, Kansas State and Ohio State. Barracks. Let's see what they're doing in the independent. Well, Delaware and Notre Dame. Oh boy. Well, we're not getting no love. Top teams in the BCS rankings. And the 14 playoffs, if we was to have it. Break your character again. Can't have it, that mod didn't work. The toughest place to play. Ohio State. See where they got us. We ain't been that tough. Got us at 61. We got a 1 in there. And now for the high school report. High school. So, Waterville took on Stratton. Stratton was hosting Waterville. And man, why did Stratton do that? Waterville. These guys are really good. And they was not joking. They was not playing. 49-0.
Glad to have you with us in the studio.
Was the score of this game.
Bringing you the EA Sports NCAA.
I don't think we have one good highlight to show you from the Stratton point of view on this one. This was all, and I mean all, Waterville. From the start to finish. I don't even think Stratton even bothered. I know they should have just stayed on the bus, man. They shouldn't even came out the locker room. It wasn't even close. It was terrible. And Coach Park, I'm pretty sure he was upset about this one. But as we say many of days, blowouts happen. Get them next time, I guess. Check out the scores from the other games. As Portland High with a win, and Orchid with the win, and keeping up with the schedules. Stratton dropped down to number 3 in their division, and High is still at the top of the food chain. And there we go. Charles, Thomas Charles, one of our targets, scored 5 touchdowns against Stratton. Wow, we trying to get this kid in. The fans may not like it when he gets here. Anyway, that's the bye week. I'm glad it's over with so we can move on to the games. We're going to be taking on Kansas and Big Ten country again. And so we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. You have a good one.